Hi, I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. Cold nights continue to add up. A map of the nights with lows at or below freezing through January 15th goes from the lowest count of 26 at Medicine Park to the highest count of 64 cold nights at Boise City. The colors show the increase in the freezing night count from the light blues in the south and east to the intense dark blues in the northwest. Our precipitation events have been light ones this winter. A rainfall map that catches our last event shows how every Mesonet site recorded moisture, but the numbers for the most part are low. The blue areas received less than 3/4 of an inch of equivalent water. Most green areas came in closer to an inch. The fractional water index map at 10 inches has a lot of green to the south and east. The soils in the green-colored areas have good soil moisture in them at 10 inches. It's dry at 10 inches in the dark brown areas to the west. Dropping down to the 24-inch depth, a lot more of the state is colored dark brown, showing that while there is good moisture in some upper soils, most of the deeper soils are dry and some large areas are dry throughout the soil profile. Gary, what is the latest on our drought status?
Good morning, everybody. Happy mid to late January to you. We're all still here, so that's a good thing. But unfortunately, so is that drought. So let's take a look at the latest U.S. Drought Monitor map, although there is a little bit of good news on there. Quick, focus your eyes on far southeastern Oklahoma, where we actually saw that drought downgrade from extreme to merely severe. That may not sound like much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, we also saw that D4 drought extend farther over into northeastern Oklahoma and a little bit of that extreme drought into central Oklahoma. So a mixed message, mixed bag of tricks across the state for the U.S. Drought Monitor. As you can see on this rainfall map from the Oklahoma Mesonet for December 1st through January 16th, those improvements in the southeast came from about 5 to 7 inches of moisture. Now the northwestern 2/3 of the state only had about a ½ inch to about 2 inches, which is of course better than nothing. But I'm afraid for that month and a half period, we're still below normal over much of the state. It was 1.98 inches averaged across the state, or about 0.8 of an inch below normal. That's the 35th driest December 1st through January 16th since 1921. Now I wish I didn't have to show you this next picture, but the latest U.S. seasonal drought outlook for Oklahoma shows either persistence or intensification of drought through April 30th. Now of course that's not written in stone just yet. We will be getting into our spring rainy season. Hopefully we can get some relief there. But for the next few weeks it certainly looks dry, and then February, at least from this far out, looks dry as well. So unfortunately it does look like that drought's going to persist for a while. As I've said all along, it's absolutely vital that we get back to at least a normal spring rainy season as we get into April through June. So we have that to look forward to, a little bit of hope there. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.